Setting up the Blink system is very easy.
I can't do anything complicated. And I put up all 5 of my cameras by myself.
From start to finish, I was less than an hour for the entire setup of everything.
It was just an easy fit for us. It was easy to install, easy to maintain.
Once you've got your batteries in this, you just snap it on the holder and adjust it. And that's it.
We've had them for over a year, and the battery life is still great.
The Blink home monitoring system is complete comfort.
This is about protecting the things that matter most to you, whether it's your home, your property. It could just be knowing the coming and going of your family. You know, I usually work really early in the morning. One of my favorite things is, although I might miss my husband getting out the door with the kids and hearing their cute little antics as they're leaving the house, I can always click in to my Blink app, not only see if they left for school on time, but also just get to see them leaving for the day, and maybe even using that voice technology to say, have a great day. Hey, this is our today's special value from Blink. Gone are the days of a really involved home security system where you have to make an appointment, you need a third party to help you manage it. This is about giving you power back in your own hands to protect your property, to protect a vacation home, to also keep in mind and keep eye on the people, the things, the pets that mean the most to you. So we've got something brand new for you as a today's special value from Blink. This is their Gen 4. This is the latest and the greatest that Blink has to offer, giving you a set of 2 indoor-outdoor cameras plus their mini camera. So you're getting 3 cameras. If this is your first Blink purchase, this is your full system. If you got this like I did and you're adding it to your cameras, you're also going to be able to do that as well, because you're getting the connection piece to connect all of them in an incredible ecosystem where it's now your peace of mind. But if you were to buy all of this separately, you would be spending about $239. Just for the 2 Gen 4 cameras, those alone are $179. So for $10 less than just the 2 cameras, you're also getting your camera that you could use indoors, potentially even outdoors, depending on how you'd like to set that up, for $169.98. That's 5 easy payments of $35. So in 5 months, it is paid off. And you have one of the easiest to use, most advanced security systems that you could get from Blink. Brett Hamilton is joining us this morning, bringing us our today's special value. And I know we love Brett because he helps take really complex tech stuff. I am not a tech savvy person, Brett, so I always appreciate your insights. But again, I'm not tech savvy. This is why I choose Blink in our home.
Yeah, and I don't think you should need to be tech savvy, as we call it, or understand technology in order to feel good about your environment, meaning feel safe. Right? I mean, you think about this, we all wish we could be in 2 places at once, which we know is impossible. Or is it? Because now, the ability to be in bed on the 2nd floor and you hear something out in the garage, you can open up your phone and check that camera. You could be at work and want to check on the kids, and you turn on the cameras in your house. You might have a second property, and a storm hits.
Right.
And you're freaking out because you're not allowed on the island or wherever that is, wildfires, whatever it might be. As long as there's still power at that location, from anywhere in the world, you can go to your app, which is what I have right here. And as you look at the app, you see just how simple it is. And by the way, the install is simple as well. We'll get to that in a second, Allie. But look at all these different locations within the building here. But more importantly, here's my house. There's my driveway. And if I need to see my driveway, I tap that. There's my garage. And not just my garage, I have the ability now with this wide 140. Ooh. By the way, look how fast that turned on, right? So that's the Wi-Fi in this building, talking to the Wi-Fi in the world, talking to my house, talking to my camera. The reason I'm showing you this banged up garage is because we can see that is, yes, Chunky, that is the Millennium Falcon hanging from the ceiling. I'll get to that later. We can see the entire room. We can see wall to wall in a 2-car garage, whether it's daylight with a little bit of light coming in or whether it's pitch black, because I have the ability with this brand new mini camera, Mini 2, which is, as you said, the latest version, has a spotlight in it.
Oh, cool.
So I can't do the spotlight justice during the day because you don't need a spotlight. But the point is, ease of use all comes down to being able to go from place to place without having to worry about the technology. And whether it's an interior shot that we just showed you or whether it's an exterior shot, That's it.
Right.
So at any given time, you can see where you're not to make sure that everything's okay.
Yeah, if you want to know if it's really the squirrels that have been digging in those pots,
Right.
now you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, what's kind of interesting too, Brett, is you catch these great moments like, did my nephew pop over and mow the lawn?
Right.
You know, did the dog sitter come over and let the dog out? I have some very funny videos of my children in the backyard.
Sure. Well,
right, and captured those great moments. But it's also the safety.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, listen, we can sugarcoat this all we want, and I'm being brutally honest with you. The fun moments are great, but I think the majority of the reasons that people buy security cameras is because they want to make sure that their property is secure. And when you think about what you've invested in your home and what's in your driveway, which is probably the second most expensive purchase you're going to make, which is your car.
Look at those puppies.
And the puppies. You need to make sure that that stuff is,
Right.
is safe. And listen, the world is a crazy place. I've had security cameras long before Blink even made cameras.
Yeah.
But I use Blink now, and one of the main reasons I use Blink is because of how simple it is to make them come to life.
Can I, you know, we live in an area, and at least in our part of the country, even last fall, there was an incident that had happened where someone from a local had escaped,
Yeah.
right? Very alarming, right? Really alarming.
Well,
But
especially
you know
since he
what?
was loose for weeks. It wasn't like
Correct.
overnight, yeah.
Correct. And you know what gave me peace of mind? My Blink camera system. I have kids. We are at home. Like, do you know what gave me peace of mind was being able to know that the door by my back is covered, the side door is covered by Blink, the garage door, the backyard, the front entryway. Now you really can create that whole unit system. Yes, there's fun moments. And I could tell you stories, my son running across the front lawn naked when he was like 3. It was hilarious.
I did that last week.
Oh, stop. And we got it on, you know, we got it on camera, and it's those fun, funny moments as a family. But it's also the peace of mind. It's the peace of mind that my husband knows when I'm coming home from work late or getting up early, that he can check in and know, or I could see my kids leave for school if I'm gone that morning. This is about every single home, whether you rent, whether you have a townhome, whether you have a condo, whether you have a property away from you, you need a system. And I want to encourage you today to grab Blink. It's the latest that they're offering. We'll talk about this subscription. You don't have to use it. I do not. Right, just to be clear. So there's lots of great options to customize. You're gonna get 2 of the indoor cameras, and then you're getting your outdoor, or excuse me, I did that backwards. 2 of your outdoor cameras. I mean, you can
Which
put
can
them
also be used indoors.
Yeah, you can use them indoor or outdoors. And then these are gonna be your mini indoor cameras.
It's
You
a
choose
choice,
between
yeah.
the black or the white. You're getting a total of 3 cameras, all your mounting brackets, long, a 2-year battery life, right? You're also getting the sync module right here. So if you're like me and you have other Blink cameras, they work together beautifully, seamlessly. This should be $239. You're paying $169.98. It is worth it. I've had my system for nearly 6 years. It's E323458. Add this to your order today. The price will go up at the end of the day today. So it's kind of cool because you can set these up in different ways, but it's really the quality of the camera that makes a big difference.
Well, it is, and one of the big upgrades is this wider viewing angle, which we're about to show you. So most people think they put
Brett's
the cameras...
gonna send me over to the patio.
I'm going to send you to the patio. Most people think they can only put the cameras on their structure and face them out.
Yeah.
Well, what about the other way around? And as you peek up here, you're going to, I don't know if you can see it or not because it's hidden so well. There's a camera in this tree, and because you've got this 2-year battery life, in fact, you can buy a battery extender that'll give you another 2 years. This allows me, and I'm going to show you on this on the app right here. This allows you to see a massive amount of space all at once. So Allie, just take a walk from, start at the lemon tree there.
Okay.
And we can watch Allie on the app here and see just how massive this studio is. So walk from there and then come our way, past the front door and past like this little overhang, this little A-frame. And as you see, oh, that's awesome, guys, the split screen. Well, I know, it's kind of weird to just see her kind of wandering, but the whole point of this is that because you have 143 degrees, a single camera, a single camera can handle your entire backyard.
Right.
A single camera can handle your entire front yard. A single camera, really, from a distance, you know what, keep going, because we haven't even lost you yet. In fact, if you're wondering where Allie is, look at this, all I do is just pinch.
That could be a book
over.
series. Where's Allie?
Where's Allie? Allie's in front of the French doors right now. You get the idea, and look at that camera.
So
that
you
is
can
an
even
awesome
zoom
shot.
in.
Isn't that cool?
You can even zoom in.
You can zoom in.
That's
just by
just
going
one
like
of
this.
the cameras.
So where's the bad guy? The bad guy is in front of the French doors. You download that video, you give it to the police.
I'm the bad guy?
Well, you have to be the bad guy. We don't
Brett?
have any bad guy videos, so I'm going to show this. But you would never know. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, all kidding aside, the bad guy doesn't always look like a bad guy.
Oh, completely.
Middle of
totally.
the day,
Right.
some person well-dressed comes knocking on your door, and they're asking you if you need a new roof, or really they're casing your house, or whatever it might be. Listen, we
I
can come
don't-
up with 1,000 scenarios.
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable answering the door if I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable answering the door if I don't know who it is. So with this camera, you can speak through it.
Yep.
You can say, "Hey, can I help you?" Right? There is so many reasons why you need to have a home security camera. And it's 2024. And I want you to know the difference of all the brands that there are to shop for. By the Carr family, many families here at QVC, many hosts choose Blink. So I want you to hear another testimonial. I think this is Leanne that we're going to hear
Yeah,
from first.
before we get to her, if we could just come back real quick, I just want to show you why we're going to show Leanne, because I know a lot of you go, that's really cool, it's very affordable, but what about the setup?
Yeah.
And Leanne's going to walk you through it from her point of view, but I want to show you how easy this is. You basically download the app, and when you download the app, the first thing you're going to do is set up the sync module, which you're going to scan the QR code I'm about to show you, and then you're going to do a camera. And what do I mean by that? Well, the trickiest part about this is just finding your camera. And just like, whoa, where is it? I don't know.
Look.
That's it.
There's a little QR code.
I just set up the camera. That's it. All I have to do is pick, because I have three different locations
Yeah.
I'm showing you. Well, if I wanted it to be here at QVC, save, that's done. You don't believe me? Listen to Leanne, because she'll walk you through it. Watch this.
I take pride in having my own home and managing it, and I was able to continue with that by being able to put the Blink security cameras up myself. I went through the instructions, made sure I had all the tools I would need. After I figured out the first one, the rest were a piece of cake, and that gave me even more confidence in the product. The Blink security cameras, they've given me peace of mind, whether I'm home or I'm not home, whether I'm in bed or I'm sitting in the living room.
I love what Leanne said, whether I'm in bed, because it's like the bump in the night.
Well,
You know, I heard a big noise one night.
Yeah.
And the first thing I did was I checked my phone and my Blink hadn't gone off.
Right.
So I knew it was just something in the house. Well, you know what it was? It was my closet hanging rod had fallen in the middle of the
Too
night.
many clothes.
But it was nice to know. I was like, okay, nope, we're all good. Something just fell, and that was exactly what had happened. Here's the thing. Make your choice today. You're getting 2 of the latest cameras. We've never sold these on QVC. And then you're also going to get the mini. You're getting all your mounting brackets. You choose the black or the white. So we've talked a little bit about the easy setup with these 2 cameras, the Gen 4. But Brett, how are we using the mini camera?
Yeah, the mini camera is cool because this gives you the option to plug it into an outlet. And even though we're calling it an indoor camera, we have an additional cable available, an all-weather cable, that you can make this an outdoor camera as well. And the nice part about that is you're not worried about battery life. It's portable just like this one is. You're just restricted by making sure that there's an outlet. But this gives you the ability to put it essentially anywhere in your home, but move it around.
Right.
You can mount it if you want to, or move it around, but let's walk over there into the living room.
Okay.
And I want to show you guys as we take the walk. Take a look at the app here.
Oh,
and you're
hold
gonna
on a
see
second.
what's
He
up.
said we take the walk.
I will.
He's making me walk.
No. I just want to make sure you guys can see what's about to happen here, because if you take a look at that, you're going to see again just how wide of a view
Yep.
this
Look at that.
device can see.
Okay, he's coming
which
with
is pretty
me.
crazy. And there you go.
Look, you're seeing even beyond our actual
Yeah, you're
set.
seeing the real world.
behind the
It's all
scenes.
pretend.
Wow.
But you're seeing the ceiling, you're seeing the lights and all that stuff.
And there's that camera just tucked away,
And
super
there it is.
discreet.
The camera sits up here. It has a spotlight built into it. No point in turning it on now because it's bright in here and it's daylight at home, right? But this wide angle, just like the other ones at 143 degrees, gives you the ability to be anywhere. And if you think about something as portable as this, it could be the mantle during the day when, I don't know, maybe somebody comes into your house to do cleaning or check on the pets or whatever. But then the kids have a party in the basement. You unplug it from here, you take it downstairs, you put it up in the corner. Nobody's tearing up the basement now.
Sure.
Because they know they're on alert, right? It's your house, you should be able to protect it. You can then take it with you, right? You can take it with you anywhere you want. And if you have multiple properties, something like this that allows you to see, and even if it's not a multiple properties, allows you to see a full room when you're not home is really important, because a lot of cameras only see like this, right? They're restricted. So you have to decide where am I just pointing this way, or no, I can see